And the tip belongs to Josh Giddey, the newest Chicago Bull and the other.
Well, we've got a lot of movement here in the NBA offseason as we're getting set for the Paris Olympics.
He rating of 15. He's a really talented guard on the perimeter. Jokic with a beautiful give, and that is Serbia at their best as Micic with the finish. 16, and Serbia made it to the gold medal game. Jokic only had 6 points in that when he came off the bench. That won't be the case this time. Can't connect. Giddey flares one ahead. That worked out well for Australia. Corner three, it's good. Patty Mills says hello. On the other end is off.
And then they also have the size on the inside, and that's something that Pesic loves to do.
Mills again. So after Patty Mills,
42 points in that game against Slovenia. Been playing for the Boomers since 2007. It's been impressive to watch what he's done throughout the course of his career.
That's Vanya.
Much continuity coming together. Yes, some of the best basketball players around the world, but it's good for them about chemistry, and Australia showed their continuity. Traded to Charlotte, and he was impressive. You're already seeing it now. He's got a good feel. He can get downfield. He looks to attack the basket.
There's Dyson Daniels with a nice dish
From his injuries and spent 2 years playing over in Spain and in Serbia.
Another nice deflection. Australia with some great defense. Mills ahead to Exum, lays it in. Exum was a top 5 pick in the draft in 2014. Dyson Daniels was top 10. And that falls home for Mills.
Having aspects of it, but even to the point about the way the whistle looks and what you're getting accustomed to playing with through your entirety of your NBA career.
Jokic getting some oohs and ahs in Abu Dhabi. Bit of a cold spell. Nice to get accelerated here with Giddey. Catch and shoot. Three is good. That'll snap them out of it.
Two as a player, still kind of trying to find his way. Only 22 years old. Spent some time with Oklahoma City Thunder.
Look at Josh Giddey just survey, probe, and finish. That one for Serbia. Then they'll play Puerto Rico and South Sudan. Puerto Rico, July 31st, South Sudan, August 3rd. Valutinov sizzling here. You want to talk about just a great kid. Awesome attitude. Does things the right way. Here's a nice spin. Kept the basketball, and there's Dyson Daniels. That's what he brings to this team. Right on cue, but Intrusive with a great career at Gonzaga. WCC Player of the Year for Mark Pugh. Delivery downstairs, and it falls home. Intrusive Radonov, Micic, Ramovic, and on the floor for Serbia. Giving the basketball quite a bit to Milutinov. Now off those changes. That one goes home for Serbia.
Looking at Bogdan Bogdanovic, another aspect of an offensive weapon.
There's a footback slam. And Nikola Milutinov.
Just how that closed the game. We had seen it at a level that has been unprecedented.
That is a nasty dish for the two-hand slam from Milutinov.
To watch.
That was pretty. And now that pass picked off. Serbia with numbers on the other end. In transition, that one goes home for Abramovic. Another drive to the rim. That one was altered. Good defense by Magne. Mills with numbers to Exum. That's easy.
So when we talk about a rhythm, it's the same thing that Australia is showing for a lot of these players, depending where they're at in terms of their fitness level, their conditioning. This is all the build-up and the ramp-up of how they want to feel and look next week.
Demi from downtown.
Hustle, pressure in the backcourt.
That is just beautifully executed basketball as Jokic finds Petrucci.
Facing on the floor, and we continue to mention this with the way Serbia plays. So much of that comes down to their feel for one another.
Another turnover here. Serbia out on the run, and we are even at 32.
The basketball, pick apart the defense, find spacing, everyone getting touches. A lot of those just cut passes.
Patty Mills into double figures. Guarded by Kay. Nikola Jokic, three-time MVP. That time he had his pocket pick. Giddey with a head of steam. Josh Giddey and one. We hit the final minute of the half. Giddey with a flashy bounce pass, but that was picked off. Up ahead for Serbia. That floater goes for Petrusev. You would never know. It's just a tune-up game for the Olympics. Getting off. Shot clock turned off, but there he's got numbers on the other end. And Kokoszewski cashes in. 10 seconds here for Daniels. Dyson Daniels loses another turnover. Serbia can go into the break with the lead.
Stars and the talent, the level of skill, just what their identity looks like, how they want to play the rotation combinations. For many of these teams,
for Serbia, a little bit short-handed in this one, missing Bogdan Bogdanovic, their second leading scorer. There's Jokic with the floater. It goes, and Nikola Jokic keeps on rolling. Now we 10 on the shot clock. Here is Josh Giddey. Giddey pulls up, and if that part of his game keeps evolving.
21 years old. There's so many aspects to his game as we're watching right here. The handles, the passing, the feel, the ability to get downhill and get to the front of the rim.
All three of these for Jock Landon. He fit that one in. Here comes Jokic. Dish downstairs and left up in for just a split second look. Petrusev, Giddey was a little late getting.
Missed a couple bunnies. There are some good looks he's had in the course of the last couple possessions.
They have gone to the interior and it works again. Philip Petrusev has 15 points. Zachary averaged 18 and 8 per game. Now a turnover. Giddey on the break. Josh Giddey with two hands. Getting looked at under that one. Looks like he's operating. That's a shoot from Mills. Patty Mills, automatic.
He continues to do 35 years old. He's playing in his 5th Olympics, 3 World Cups. He was a flag bearer at Tokyo.
There's Jokic.
Doing what he can to try and keep him from getting the basketball. Easier said than done, but the 6'9" up against the frame and the size of Jokic.
Attacking and fitting that one in. And we got a close game here. Serbia playing without Bogdan Bogdanovic and Ogden Dobric, but they have been able to figure it out behind Nikola Jokic, who makes it look easy and ties the score.
In my opinion, Group A.
And transition here. Jokic taps it back. Nikola Jokic gives Serbia the lead.
Not only Australia's, but the first team to medal outside of the Americas in Europe.
Will Magnay, Australia team. The Boomers will be a contender to medal and to have a great performance in Paris. In transition, the three switches on. Alexei Kokoszewski, who I know you're intrigued by. Australia with about a 3-second difference between shot and game clock. Giddey with 10. They're giving him that shot. Josh Giddey catches. The Boomers put up a really strong 14-2 run in that game to cut the United States deficit down. Only lost by 6. Now trying to get a win against Serbia. Now a try to start the fourth. That was pretty from Alexa Abramovic. And they'll have a big game yesterday. Shot clock at 3. Giddey off the heel. And here comes Serbia looking to take the lead right back. That's exactly what they do. Abramovic with back-to-back buckets.
You mentioned the turnovers for Australia, but even off of misses, Serbia has looked to push, and they've been very productive in transition.
Joe Ingles has checked in. of Serbia with an alley-oop! Up top and down hard to send this crowd to a frenzy. Milutino. Rebound to Australia, down by 1, looking to get out of Abu Dhabi with a win. That floater goes. Dante Exum super steady in the lane. Mills waiting to check back in among others now. Fancy maneuverability in the finish. And
but also some looks from the perimeter.
shot clock's at 7. Into the hands of Mills. He's had a big game. Kick out to Daniels. Got it!
Massive. You want to talk about
Can't go on the stick back. What a crowd here in Abu Dhabi. These fans have brought their A game. Mills knocks it down. Penny time. And extended Australian Boomer squad ahead of the World Championship. Just an amazing career. One of Australia's best, and that three switches off.
shots here to go.
That one is off. Tapped out. Look at Australia on the floor. Daniels was deflected, and there's the jam for Exum. 10 on the shot clock now. Jokic gets it back. He's on an island. Jokic, this is typically his space. He gives it off inside, and that one goes home for Petrusev.
Jokic playing along Petrusev. So it'll be interesting to see as things continue to play out in just how these teams are working.
Patty Mills, a dagger.
Gives them a ton of confidence. I mentioned this earlier, though, so much comes down to matchups. To see a steal here by Serbia, that was a big taking care of the basketball.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, those in the U.S., that game will be televised on FS1, streaming on the Fox Sports afternoon. As that three goes for Dante Exum.
They can do in Paris. It will come down to a three-point shot. They are a perimeter-oriented team, so if they can hit threes as we've seen them do down this final stretch, then obviously will benefit them. That's something they've got a monster of a group in Group A with Greece, Canada, and Spain.
Patty Mills with close to 30. Dante Exum with a big performance. Josh Giddey with some bright spots as well. And on this day, the Boomers are